It's your boy, Deadly Thumbs. You want to know a little bit about me? All right, here we go. Check it out, guys. I live in Ohio, birthplace of aviation. Why do I say this? Because this is the birthplace of Orville and Wilbur Wright, which created flight. You guys already know that. That's why a lot of people know Ohio, that and Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. There's a couple other things, Paul and Lawrence Dunbar's from around here. They actually got a bunch of streets named after them and everything else. Listen, all that being said, I was raised by my stepdad since I was 2. My real dad was around, but he never really was much of a dad to me. My stepdad's always been there for me. Let me cut through some of this for you guys. I had a little cousin named Chris that was raised with me like we were brothers, and he got hooked on heroin and stuff, and he died at the age of 25, and it broke my heart. His dad died at 40 from the same thing. Now, that's something I've never been involved in, and that's one reason I try to be the best dad I can to my kids, is so they don't end up like that. God rest his memory, but it wasn't his fault. When you're raised like that and you don't know anything else, that's what you do. That's why I don't blame stupidity on the person all the time. Parents, you need to raise your kids better. But all that being said, I've won many awards in mixed martial arts, football, basketball. I've also won awards in poetry contests and science contests, stuff like that. But all that being said, my biggest, thing of all is my kids. My 2 kids are on the honor roll, and then my 1 son's in the Navy. You guys already know. And then also, I keep an eye on my other one as well. It's just court issues. It's kind of keeps it tied up. I ain't even holding nothing back from you guys. That way, people, when they talk all this crap about me, well, you heard it from my mouth first. I'll be honest with you guys, there's one embarrassing thing I could tell you guys before we go. This is a little about me. Me and my buddy was going to play basketball, and the stop signs, how it has 3 prongs on it going up. Well, I was jumping over to go let my mom and dad know I was going to play basketball, and it went through my leg. Now, it came all the way through. I'm screaming bloody murder. There's bubbling white meat are just coming out, the fat just coming out around the bone. You can see the bone. I'm screaming bloody murder. They're shooting it with a water hose and everything else, trying to wash the blood, and they're trying to squeeze my leg, and they're loading me up in a van. But I got that taken care of. I got it all sewed up and everything else. But, it didn't hold me down, but maybe about, a couple months, because my leg, every time I bend it and they put the stitches in, it split open a little bit. I guess before I go, one thing I would like to do is I'd like to thank all the men and women, no matter who you are or where you're at, that's fighting for our country to make sure that we have our freedom that we have, so we can get on YouTube like this and speak. I want to thank you guys. I salute each and every woman and man that's fighting for this country. Thank you guys, honestly. I know a lot of you don't want to be there anymore, and once you got in there, and then when the new president got elected, I've heard there's a lot of people in the service that just don't want to be there because of that. Well, you're still there, and you're still fighting for our country. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. That's what keeps us all going, is knowing there's something greater out there, and there's people that will put their life on the line to protect people like me. I am so grateful. Thank you. God bless you guys, and God bless America. God bless the whole world, in every country. I don't want to see no harm come to anybody. Anyways, this is a little about me, Deadly Thumbs, a.k.a. Carl, a.k.a. C-Dub. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for letting me blab a little bit on this vlog. I'll talk to y'all next video. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And by the way, one more time, thank you so much for 500 subs.